This is a little bit different because we want to talk some stuff on section 3, I believe. We want to talk end behavior. So for all of these, I'm going to write a little tiny graphing plus sign. Okay. And for all of these, I'm only looking at this term, this first piece. That is the only thing that determines end behavior. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go right and left. Okay, right and left. I'm going to put it on all of them because I need to know both. Right and left. And so I'm asking, is it for right, left, for the right, I'm asking is it positive or negative? I guess I can put plus or minus, positive or negative. Positive or negative. And then for left, I'm asking, is it even or odd? And I'm only looking at that first term, so it's pretty simple to do. Is this positive or it's negative? Is this even power? Power, odd, odd power. So if it's negative, the right-hand side goes down, and if it's odd, the left-hand side goes opposite the right-hand side. So the right-hand side is falling, the left-hand side is rising. Go right here. This is positive, and it's even. So if it's positive, the right-hand side goes up, and if it's even, the left-hand side goes the same way. So the right-hand side is rising, the left-hand side is rising. This is negative and even, 4. So the negative means the right-hand side goes down, even means the left-hand side does the same. So the right and left-hand side are both falling. Here, this is positive and even, so both going up. If it's odd, it does the opposite way, but if it's even, there's a bunch of evens, they go the same way. If it's positive, it goes up, the right hand goes up. If it's negative, the right hand goes down. So now if we go to graph these things, we need the zeros. Now, whenever you see a negative in the front, that's going to be important for later. But we need zeros and multiplicity, and then we do need to know behavior, because that's going to change. That's going to alter our graph. And I've looked at the graph of this, and it's going to be nothing like what we're going to do, but we'll get a decent enough shape. So we get a 0 here at 2 with a multiplicity of 3. A 0 here at 5 with a multiplicity of 2. So that means this is a wiggle and this is a bounce. Okay? Anything odd greater than 1 wiggles, anything even bounces, and if it's a 1, then it just crosses through. My lead coefficient. Okay, for that we need to take the negative 1 here, the x to the third, and the x squared. The negative 1, the x to the third, and the x squared. We don't need the 2 and the 5. We need the number in front, the x's with their power. Multiply all that together, and you get a negative x to the fifth. It is negative, and it is odd. So negative means the right-hand side's going down, odd means the left-hand side's going opposite. Okay, put them all together in a general form. So the only other thing that is possible to get and may be important is the y-intercept. Okay, and when we do that, x equals 0, so what does y equal? Okay, so if we plug that in, we have a negative. X is 0, so that's a negative 2 to the third, times x is 0, so that's a negative 5 squared. And so this number is going to be out of reach because I know that this is negative 8 and this is positive 25, which is like negative 200, but then we have a negative, so it's positive 200, which just way off the graph. But either way. Here we go. Zeros. I got a 0 at 2 and 5. right-hand side is going down, so I'm going to come over here, kind of go down. Left-hand side is going up. Now, knowing that my y-intercept is 200 means it goes way off the graph. I can put the arrow right here. It's going up off the graph. Okay, I don't care where you start, left to right, right to left, but 2 is a wiggle, so if I come down here to the side, come to the side and turn like you're going to go up, and then turn around like that. And then turn it backwards and come up to the side because we're bouncing, and come off and come down. And there's a general idea of what the graph is. Now I happen to know that this goes way lower because I looked it up. But I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the dots, how they react in there, and the end arrows. One more time. Okay, my zeros. This actually gives me a 0 because there's an x. Okay, you have to have an x to have a 0. This gives me -6. This gives me 3. This is to the first power, so multiplicity first power. This is to the first power, and this is to the second power. So both of these cross, and this bounces. Okay? I can put those numbers on if I want. 0, -6, +3. End behavior. Okay, I need to take 8x squared, x, and x squared. Okay, for my lead coefficient. 8x times x times x squared. That's 8x to the 4th. Okay, that's positive and even. Positive 8 and even is 4. So that means we go right and we go same. So this is coming upward here, and this is going the same here. Always a little bit to the outside of your dot. So if we're going with 6, 6 crosses straight through, I want to just go straight through. I don't want to do anything funny. 0 crosses straight through, so I'm going to come straight through. 3 bounces, so I'm going to turn around. I want to come to the side. See how I'm to the side of it? Come to the side of it so I can ricochet off, and there we go. And that's how you graph. That's all we need, just an estimate of the graph.